and welcome to Tiffany's Crafts. I'm Tiffany, and this is the episode for Christmas. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So today we're going to be talking about upcoming videos that I'm going to be posting, craft shows that I've been to, and talk a little bit about what I've been crocheting. And I want to wish you all Merry Christmas and ask you to like and to subscribe. It's important to subscribe so that you will receive notifications of my upcoming videos. So the first video that's going to be coming up in the new year is washcloths, crocheting and knitting and loom knitting washcloths. And these are all patterns that I have made. And also on January 14th in Eastern time in the mornings is when I make and have my videos posted. So on January 14th, we're going to have a temperature crochet blanket. And what a wonderful time to start making our temperature blankets. And then on February 1st, I'm going to have a loom knitting video on a temperature blanket. And that's going to be an excellent pattern that I'm going to post. And also, so the loom knit is February 1st, the crochet blanket. And then we're also going to have, for the month of February, Valentine's Day crafts, crocheting hearts, and you will receive notifications on all the Valentine's Day crafts, crochet, knitting, and loom knitting Valentine's Day. And I'm looking forward to having you all see those videos. And also, throughout the year, I'm going to have other videos posted, and one of them is going to be making doilies. And the doily that I made is quite beautiful. It's a light beige, and it's about 10 inches wide. And it is how to do V-stitch, a V-stitch doily, and it just turned out beautiful. It has a tight single crochet in the middle, and then it goes into V-stitch. I also have, and I'm currently making a scarf, and the scarf is coming along very slowly, and the scarf is about this large so far. And I'm making my scarf with a beautiful bamboo yarn, and the color is kind of like a lavender blue. And then I'm going to change colors to a real pretty white. I was thinking about using a really pretty 100% alpaca yarn that I got, that's beige. And I got that at an alpaca farm that I went to last fall. In fact, I have a video about me going to the alpaca farm if you would like to view that. I also have tutorial videos on how to do V-stitch for the doily, and tutorial videos to help with the loom knit crochet blanket. So for both videos, the loom knit and the crochet, I have tutorial videos on how to do single crochet, and for the loom knitting E-wrap. And I also have a tutorial video on how to bind off for that blanket and how to cast on. So you can watch the pattern, the videos of the pattern, and then if you need a review on how to do those stitches, you can go to the tutorial videos, and that should help. And so I've been working on my hat, my red hat, and the material is very pretty. It is a very lovely wool yarn that I got, and also an acrylic yarn. So I started with acrylic, and it's metallic acrylic yarn. I got that over at Hobby Lobby. And then I got the wool yarn over at Joann Fabrics. And I do have the pattern made, but the pattern and the video, the tutorial video of me crocheting it, is called, I think it's called How to Double Crochet a Hat. And I will also, as I'm making this hat, be posting videos on how to make the hat in a different stitch. In the stitch that I'm making with my crocheted red hat, I'm using half double crochet. And I also have a tutorial video on how to do half double crochet. So this is what I have so far done with my hat. And I have the metallic here in the middle, and then the wool. And I think I'm going to do a few decrease stitches to make it a little bit smaller at this point. Sometimes I do that when making a hat. And then I'm going to be making a brim. I was thinking about making it's called a popcorn stitch pattern. I think it's called popcorn dance pattern. And I do have a tutorial video on how to do that pattern. I did that pattern. I got that pattern from my book, How to Virtually Crochet. And I got that book over at Michael's craft store. And I used that pattern for a pink hat that I was making. And it turned out beautiful. The popcorn stitches actually kind of resembled roses. It was just very lovely. So I'm looking forward for you to seeing my upcoming videos. We had 3.5 feet of snow on the day that I was going to go to a craft show. And I didn't go because of the snow. I got snowed out, the whole area. Well, I live in the snow belt, and so we normally don't get that much snow though. So I didn't get a chance to go to that craft show. However, I did get to go to a craft show where there were 100 vendors, and it was magnificent, the craft show. They had everything there, from stained glass to the Donna Dewberry style painting on planting pots and dinner plates, and that was really lovely. And they had crocheted blankets and crocheted hats, crocheted toys, jewelry making. It was just really nice to go there, and I had a real fun time, and I did post a video on that. It was at Lakeland Community College Craft Fair. They have that every year, and this was the first year that I have gone to that. So I was very honored to have the privilege to go, and I talked to some vendors there and interviewed them. And those interviews are also posted in the, I think it's called Lakeland Community College Craft Fair 100 Vendors. I ran into an acquaintance of mine who makes wreaths, and I interviewed her, and she makes these gorgeous wreaths. So if you're interested in that and want to see that video, it is on my channel, Tiffany's Crafts. And thank you for watching. I appreciate coming here and visiting with me. And I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas and a lovely New Year. And looking forward to making lots of videos and patterns throughout the year.